Okay, everyone. Today we got a cool little tier list. As you can see, it's modern muscle tier list, and there's some weird stuff right here, like this Pontiac, two Pontiacs right here, and then there's some mystery items like these Mustangs. They don't specify exactly what they are, which one is which, but I'm assuming this is we're assuming this is the Trinity GT500. 2013/2014. That's what I'm going to base this off of. This is the 4.6 liter. Well, we don't know. It could be either or. But one of these is going to be the 4.6, and I'll specify. Probably this one since it looks kind of riced out. It's going to be like the crappy Mustang GT of the past, and this is going to be the S197 5-liter Coyote. All right, I said what I said. That's basically going to be that. Those are the rules. SRTA. I'm just saying those are probably 3. No, 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 no. All right, this is strange. So this SRTA is 392. So is this one, but this is 6.1 liter SRTA. Got the Hellcats, the Voodoo, and LT4, LS7. This is 6 liter, and this is the 6.2 liter LS3. Same thing with this one. That's basically what it's going to be. So assuming this is the 5A Trinity, I'm gonna have to put it, for now, I'm gonna have to put it in S tier, just because in real life, on the game, this thing's a monster. 600 horsepower, 600 torque, manual. It looks muscular as and it just looks legendary. It looks great. What else should I say about this? This is a dream car for many, including me. A GT500 with the Trinity is honestly it's such a beautiful thing. And, I'm, I don't think I'd put it in any, but yeah. This is probably, if I were to glaze a car, this is probably one of my most glazed cars. Next, we got the 4.6 Mustang, all riced out. There's a guy, I forgot his channel name, but he actually built it up to be kind of fast, but not really by today's standards. Uh, Man, compared to everything on this list though, it's crap. It's fucking dog shit. Yeah, this thing's not really, it's just the difference. 5.4 or 5.8 Trinity, 4.6, whatever valve. Cruddy V8 motor. Alright, 6 liter. 6 liters are fast, man. Especially you put it in a truck, but this is the GTO, I believe. Not too much of a Pontiac fan, but this looks to be the coupe. 2-door. Yeah, because it's a 2-door, I'll probably put it in 6 liter. I'm gonna put it closer towards the middle for now. Probably D tier, and this isn't bad. But just compared to everything else, it's, C tier. Because we're gonna compare it to the 392s, and those blow up easily under boost. You know me, I love boost. I love the Challenger body style. It's not really, you can't go wrong with this older body style as well. 392, honestly, I'm assuming this is a manual, but yeah, I kind of don't want to put it above the GTO now, because, like I said, boost is important to me. But just for what it was at the time, and what it still is, you know, rocking a Scat Pack all motor build is just like a fun cruiser. We're gonna leave it at C. LS3, B. just because, LSs are known to, you could push them hard, man. This is the 6.2. It sounds great. This is the one that Super Mario Logan, I believe, had. And those of us that grew up watching his channel, we know, like, he used to feature this car in some of his skits, some of his videos, and oh my god. This was like the first car where it was like my first dream car ever. That's why I gotta respect and put it at B. This LS3 Camaro, 5th gen. Dang, it's gorgeous. Alright, Hellcat Challenger. Hellcat Challenger, it's gotta be in the big leagues with the GT500. These go hand in hand. The Hellcat exists because of the GT500. So, this is just like Dodge's version, I guess, of the GT500. Now, I'm assuming this is a manual Charger. You gotta put it behind the Challenger though, just because, I don't like it as much. I don't think the Charger rocks the narrow body as well as the Challenger does. This looks like a true 70s muscle car. And especially with the manual, this thing just has way more aura. It's a lot more akin to the GT500. These two are almost one and the same. They got the OG 70s body style look, huge engine, huge horsepower, huge torque, manual. You can't go wrong with that. This is still good, but it's a little different. I'll want to rock it. This, though, GT350, Voodoo. This goes, you know what? Okay. The GT350 is better than the Charger Hellcat. I'd say it's on the same level as the Challenger Hellcat, but still not as dope as the GT500. And, yeah, or, I don't know, yeah, I guess. Just leave it like that. I love this body style. I love the high revving nature of it. And manual can't go wrong with that. Stock, you're probably not winning races against these Hellcats or the GT500. But you throw a supercharger on this thing, and yeah, you are going to be beating everything. So, uh, I don't know. Let's just put it right here. Rig it. I love Mopar too, though. It's just these guys are too kind of heavy. They're kind of heavy, man. All right, 5 liter Coyote. Boom. Yeah, let's just do this. This thing. Well, this is Gen 1 5 liter Coyote, so probably right here. It's hot. These motors stock, they top out at like 700 horsepower rear wheel. So I'd say yes. Coyote, you can boost it, amazing. Depending on, so if this is a manual, and you probably do want a manual for this gen, do a Whipple or do a big single turbo or twin turbo. Can't go wrong with that. And then yeah, it's under the Hellcat Challenger, but it's still above the Hellcat Charger in this aspect in this gen. All right, 6.1 Charger. The 6.1 Charger. I've heard the 6.1s can actually take boost a lot better than the 392s. And there's a cool 6.1 Charger build by SRT Dad, I believe his name is, and it sounds gnarly. I'm put on par with the LS3. You get that 4 doors, and I love this aggressive body style too. It just looks angry. This Gen Charger was amazing. It looks great. 392 Charger, gonna have to put it in front of the Challenger. Pretty much the same thing. This is just like a Scat Pack Charger, but with a better body style, I'd say. Yeah. Just for because I'm more of a Mopar guy than a LS guy at the end of the day. I like how Mopars look, but I like the engineering of Ford. But the versatility and reliability, I guess, of Chevy is pretty dope too. Ooh, LS7. LS7. Camaro LS7 Z28 A tier. This thing's awesome. They need to make another LS7 car. And I know they won't, but like, This is one of the best sounding naturally aspirated engines ever. And yeah, man, it's just a shame. It's so beautiful. It's so gorgeous. Even the body style, like it just looks different than any other Camaro. It looks angry. It legit looks like it has that Corvette blood. Like you know in Attack on Titan when you're when a mindless Titan eats the spine of a Titan shifter and it becomes you know that Titan. It's almost like the it has characteristics of the the Titans. Like it has characteristics. Okay, this might be spoilers, but when the Beast Titan got eaten by Falco, he became a bird. And it's weird because his name is Falco, like Falcon. Became a bird Titan. And that's kind of how the Corvette, I see, it has like Corvette blood inside of the Camaro. It looks a lot more angular, less chunky. Alright, Z01 LT4. Dang, I hate to do this, but I'd say objectively it's better than the Hellcat engine. And it's a track monster, bro. You know, this thing, you know what? I hate to do this too, but objectively, I'm not that much of a fan of Camaros anymore, but this LT4 Camaro, fast on the Nürburgring, it's like, doesn't it hold the record on the Nürburgring? It's legendary in its own right. Even though I do prefer everything else here, objectively this is better. Um, yeah. But since it's my tier list, I'm just gonna put it behind the GT500. Yeah. 6.2 LS3 G8 or whatever. It's basically the Camaro SS with 4 extra doors. So, yeah. That's how it's gonna be. Alright, this is the tier list. As you can see, these are the ones, and this is kind of like, if you go through recommendations, this is what I would recommend for you to buy. Right here. This is the first thing, if you have the money, get these. Of course, this is the most bang for buck, but then go to this. Get you an LS7. If you can't afford this, if you can't afford an LS7, get you a 6.2 liter LS3 or a 6.1 Hemi. If you can't afford this, try to get you a 6 liter. And yeah, I don't know how much, this is probably cheaper than the 392s, but yeah. And don't touch this. Do not touch this. Ideally, I wouldn't even recommend these either. Ideally, I would recommend these three first. You know what? Yeah, I said it. I honestly wouldn't recommend these. These are just like bottom of the barrel. If you this is all you have for the money, and then this is where I start getting comfortable in the recommendations. Just to build up for power and stuff. You know what? Let's bring it back here. That 6.1 can build power, and yeah, nothing really against the 6 liter. It's just kind of boring in my opinion. If I were to have a 6 liter, why not just put it in a truck and get that 4x4? But yeah, this is really what you want to get your hands on. This stuff up here. So yeah, might do another one of these in the future.